Have you ever stood at the edge of something great, but talked yourself out of it? Not because you weren't ready, but because your mind whispered, what if it goes wrong? This is a story of a boy who thought too much. His name was Liam. He lived in a small apartment in Brooklyn. Smart, creative, kind, a mind full of ideas, but a heart full of hesitation. In school, he never raised his hand, though he knew the answer. At home, he'd write songs, draw comics, plan businesses, then tear them all apart. Not good enough, he'd say. Maybe tomorrow. His mind was a storm of what-ifs. Opportunities came and went. A professor once told him, you should apply for the writing competition. Your work is brilliant. Liam smiled and never applied. He wanted to ask Emma, his best friend since 8th grade, out on a date. But he imagined all the ways it could go wrong. What if she laughs? What if it ruins everything? So he stayed silent and watched her fall for someone else. The worst part? Every night, he'd lie in bed and play the entire day in his head like a movie. Scene by scene, word by word. Not to remember, but to regret. One evening, Liam sat alone in a coffee shop, his sketchbook open. Inside, the rough design of an app he'd been working on for 6 months. He called it Step One, an app to help people take small steps toward big dreams. It was beautiful, simple, powerful. But instead of launching it, he was staring at the screen. Again, what if no one downloads it? What if people laugh? What if I fail? He slammed the laptop shut. And for the first time, he whispered, maybe I'm the problem. The next morning, he walked into a local therapy center. Not to heal, just to talk. The therapist, an older woman with warm eyes, listened quietly and then asked just one question. Liam, has overthinking ever protected you? Or has it only ever paused your life? Silence. Then she said, overthinking is the cleverest way to avoid living. Those words stayed. That night, Liam went home, opened his notebook, and wrote just 2 words. Memo, do it. Then underlined it. He submitted the app. It wasn't perfect, but it was real. He sent an email to a starter community. He posted on a forum. Within 24 hours, he had 17 downloads. Not thousands, but 17 strangers using something he made. And for Liam, that was everything. One message came from a girl in Ohio. She said, your app helped me go outside today. I have anxiety. But Step One told me to just smile at one person. I did. Thank you. Liam cried, not because of what she said, but because for the first time, he realized his mind was loud, but his heart had always been louder. He just never listened. You see, overthinking won't stop bad things from happening. It only stops you from experiencing good ones. You don't need to be fearless. You just need to move through fear, like Liam did. One small step, one tiny launch, one quiet decision. That changed everything. So the next time your mind screams, what if I fail? Whisper back, what if I fly? And if this story touched something inside you, wait till you hear the story of a teacher who was told to give up by everyone. But he didn't. He taught not just lessons, but life. Clapperboard, click here to watch. The teacher who never gave up a lesson beyond books. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one.